Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today. For those who are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Snomhlanga. I'm an immigrant nurse living and working in Germany. On this platform, I share everything about nursing, traveling, food, and just the general life of an immigrant in Deutschland. If these are things that interest you, please consider subscribing to my channel, leave a thumbs up after every video, and most of all, just leave me kind words in the comment section. It helps my channel grow. The main reason behind doing such a video is to give you an insight of how is the cost of living in Germany as of 2025. So this video is mainly for those people who have got families who are thinking of relocating to Germany, or they're already in Germany and they just want to know how can they play with their own finances, or someone who hasn't been doing well with their finances and they now want to change their way of doing. This will be a motivational video. For this month, I'll be sharing more of these videos. Expect to see one of a student, a single person, a just couple without kids, and so on and so forth. Today's video, I'll be sharing with you a real life budget of real people. This is a couple that relocated to Germany 5 years ago. They are married. They have got 2 children who attend a primary school in Germany. Both parents are working and they are nurses. The father is an intensive care unit nurse under Zeitarbeit, also known as the travel nursing, contract nursing, agency nursing, and the wife is a registered nurse who works at a care home and only does night duty. They do not live in a big city. Instead, they live in a village in the outskirts of a very big city, and they both work full time. This couple has a net household income of 8,000 euros. This couple is married. They have got tax class 4. The father brings an income of 4,500 euros on average every month. Sometimes it goes up to 5.5, especially when he has worked night duty and on public holidays. And the mother brings in an average of 3,500 euros. She only does night duty at a care home. Both parents work full time. The month of May 2025, this is how this couple planned their finances. For rent, they do not own a property. They pay 1,200 euros. This includes the water. And then for electricity, they pay 80 euros every month. And we go to food and groceries. So for their groceries, they spend 400 euros at the supermarket and then 200 euros for takeaways and eating out. So when I asked them that for 200 euros, it looks little for eating out, they said they do not love those fancy restaurants. They prefer eating at KFC, McDonald's, doner kebabs, Burger King. The fast foods are their favorite. So hence they only need just 200 euros every month for that. This sums up to a total of 600 euros. The woman said for meat, they prefer buying it in bulk. They buy it every 2 to 3 months. And this month of May, they did not include it on this budget. And then for the transport, the school children have got tickets for the train and the bus, which cost them every month 49 euros. These tickets, they use them to travel anywhere around Germany. And then the parents have got 2 cars, which are still under financing. The first car, they pay 250 euros every month, and the second car, they pay 300 euros every month. The insurance costs them about 100 euros per car every month, which means they pay 200 euros for the full casco insurance every month. Fuel, they budget 200 euros each month. Not pay for service for their cars because the cars are still under insurance and it's already included in their monthly installments. The cars are to be serviced once a year. And then we jump over to the childcare and education. So in Germany, the children do not pay school fees if they attend government schools. So their children don't pay school fees. They mentioned that they only pay for drinks at school. In winter, they pay for hot beverages, which is 4 euros a month per child. And then in summer, it's 3 euros for the cold beverages. For stationery, they spend plus minus 100 euros depending on the projects that the children are doing. And then their son has got soccer classes, which they pay 30 euros every month. Both kids do swimming. They pay 200 euros every month, meaning 100 euros per child. The daughter does ballet, where they pay 120 euros every month. And the son also does horse riding, where they pay 80 euros every month. Now, we jump over to the health department. So, for health insurance, it's already deducted from their own salary. And then they pay an extra insurance which covers their dental and so on, which they pay 60 euros every month for the whole family. And then every month they just set aside 50 euros for medication that has to be bought, maybe over the counter, maybe the kid just cut themselves, they need a small plaster and so on. So for other expenses, which is my favorite, entertainment. Family has got home internet, which is a combined contract with their mobile phones. They have got 4 phones under this contract for each person in the household, and they pay a total of 150 euros for everything, which is a fair deal. For Netflix, they pay 20 euros a month. Fund for their big summer vacation, which they always take 5 weeks during summer every year. In this sinking fund, they pay in 400 euros every month. For outings during the weekends and so on, like going to the zoo, going bowling and so on, they set aside a sum of 200 euros. For toiletries and cleaning stuff, they set aside 100 euros. The mom needs plus or minus 100 euros for doing her hair every month, and the dad cuts the son's hair. Then the mom cuts the dad's hair and braids the daughter's hair. How cute is that? They are saving a lump sum of money because a haircut in Germany is about 20 to 25 euros. Clothing, they are not flashy big brand people, so they said every season they budget between 800 to 1,000 euros for clothes for the whole family. For the savings, they have got a family emergency fund, which currently has a balance of 10,000 euros for those rainy days. They are planning, they say they're still on the baby steps to try and double it until by April next year, they wish to have 20,000 on the side. For unexpected rainy day during the month or so, where something big can happen, they always have 1,000 euros float. If they do not use this money this month, they automatically transfer it into that emergency fund. They are also saving to buy their own home here in Germany. And every month they put aside into a extra account 1,200 euros. They have got a Bauspar-Konto. This is where this 1,200 euros goes into, and they are hoping to buy their house by 2030 in Germany. Children get Kindergeld every month, which is 250 euros per child. Both the kids get 50 euros each from this money as their pocket money for the whole month. And then the 200 euros times 2 is then saved up in their children's investment accounts. They said they have 100 per child. 100 euros goes to an investment where they are going to decide what they'll do with the money on their own. 50 euros goes to their educational fund. 50 euros goes to their driver's license and their first cars. So this is how much this family spends every month. It adds up to 8,000 euros. Yeah, just minor, just a little bit below 8,000 euros every month, which I think it's a great idea. Like, it's a perfect budget for the family. You know, people would say, no, nurses do not make much money, but through this family, I can say nurses make a decent income. Just look at the amount that this family is bringing in every month and how they allocate. What I personally got from this, which I think most of us can learn and copy and do and be motivated from them, is setting realistic goals. They are planning to buy a property in 2030 and they're already saving now. So if you look at it, they save 1,200 every month times 12 months, which is going to give them 14,400. And then by 2030, they'll have a very, very decent deposit for their house. By the way, in Germany, properties are not cheap. They are very, very expensive. Looking at a budget of between 500 to 800,000 euros for their property. So you see, by the time they reach 2030, the money will be enough for a decent deposit. And also for saving for the children, I think this is also a top tier to split the amount, not to just put everything in one account, which doesn't accumulate any money. So an investment account is a great one. And overall, for me, I would also do the same budget, because you see, they don't just deprive themselves from living. Although they are saving and living frugal, budgeting and all that, they still have got time to go out and eat. They are planning their big summer vacation for every year, and in between they take short trips. This is something great. I really, really think this is amazing, and it also gave you an insight of how you can plan your finances when you move to Germany. If you find this video really helpful, please say so in the comments and leave me a thumbs up. Otherwise, I'll see you on my next video with a similar budget, but this time is for someone doing their Ausbildung. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.